Today we're going to be talking about 5 awesome ways that you guys can be making free money online. And yes, you did read the title of this video right, as you can do all of these ideas that I'm going to go over even if you're a teenager. So let's get started with the first way to make some cash, hence the name Kayla's Cash. Now the first thing that I have for you guys is going to be a digital product, but specifically selling an online course. Now this is something that my brother Matt actually does, and to be honest, I had no idea that making and selling online courses was a thing until my brother did this and showed it to be successful and a really good way to be making money online. Now, if you're not familiar with what an online course looks like, it is basically just a collection of YouTube videos, you could even say. But they are just any sort of videos that all revolve around the same topic or a skill being taught. But you might be wondering, why would people want to pay for an online course when there's already resources out there to learn from? For example, you could just search a question on Google, or you could watch YouTube video tutorials. I mean, when you do think about it, Google does exist, yes, but people are still at the end of the day paying to attend a university or a college. So we can see people online doing this as well. Maybe people want to learn some new skills, or they want to learn how to speak in a different language, or they want to learn how to cook. Almost anything that you could think of could be an online course out there for you guys to buy. But how do we create our own online course? Well, first of all, similar to starting a YouTube channel, you are going to have to pick a niche. And a list of some good niches would include health, fitness, finance, travel, relationships. But once you pick up your niche or the skill or advice that you'd like to share to people, it is time to record and create your content. Now, creating and recording your content could look different for everybody, meaning you could be making a slideshow, or maybe you're screen recording your computer screen with the OBS Studio software, or you could simply be just sitting down in front of a camera talking like I am, or you could be doing a mixture of all of these things. But the niche of your channel may affect how you choose to record your content. For example, if you have a technology niche, then you might find yourself screen recording your computer screen and sitting down and talking about it, as maybe you're teaching technology tutorials. Once you have your footage recorded, or maybe you're just even recording a voiceover talking over a slideshow, you're going to need to edit this all together. Now, some free video editing softwares would include CapCut if you have just a computer or you want to do it on your phone. There's also iMovie, and then the Power Director app for your phone. Plus, there are a lot of other options, but those are just a few. Once you've gathered all of your course content and have that all ready, you will need to find a host for your course. And some of these examples would include Kajabi, Teachable, Podia, and ThinkFic. Now, in my brother's case, it's interesting because he started out with a YouTube channel and then added on an online course later on, which is smart because you do need a traffic source for this online course that you're building. But when you pair it with YouTube, this can create a second income stream, because you can simply be making money from monetization on your YouTube channel while also making money selling a digital product, which is your online course. And a lot of the times you could be making even more money with your online course that you are selling rather just from YouTube's paychecks. But there are other traffic sources as well. For example, maybe you have a blog, or you have a TikTok or an Instagram. Any of these options work perfectly well. You just want to make sure that you are getting people's attention and you have some sort of following, because we want people to be viewing our content and we want a space to be promoting this content, so we have the higher chance that people will actually purchase our course. And if you have the budget, you could even pay for ads for other creators to be promoting your course as well. Or you could also give affiliate links to different people for your course, so they can be making money from your course, but you're also benefiting from it as well because they're promoting your course. And this is something that my brother actually does. You can become an affiliate for his course, Tube Mastery and Monetization, if you're interested. But his course is just also a really good example of how a course is going to be set up and what it looks like. Next, we're going to be talking about the act of drop shipping. But we're going to be specifically talking about drop shipping with eBay. Dropshipping with eBay is a business model that is going to allow you to sell products, make an income, but not have to keep an inventory. Instead of stocking items, sellers partner with suppliers who ship products directly to the customers. So boom, right there you already don't have to worry about packaging anything up or shipping things to different places. All of that is going to be covered for you. And this approach eliminates the need for the upfront investment in inventory. eBay is also one of the world's largest online marketplaces, so partnering dropshipping with eBay is very smart, as there is a large audience on that platform. With millions of active users browsing eBay daily, dropshippers will have access to a massive pool of potential customers, making it a very great platform for e-commerce. Now we've just talked about how great the platform eBay is to be making money with. However, let's talk about how we exactly pursue doing this. First, of course, you're going to need to create your own eBay account and shop. Then you are simply going to just browse on eBay and get a feel of what is being sold to people and what people are buying. And saying that, you want to look at what products are performing well. You want to identify a profitable niche or product that there is a demand for. And you can find this by just researching eBay's marketplace and simply just browsing on it. Because then you'll be able to understand the different demands, the competition, the prices of products, and just overall different trends within your niche. An example of products might be maybe bookmarks or t-shirts or different posters or candles, which we'll get into later. Next, you need to actually find these physical products to sell for yourself, because of course we can't just snap our fingers and a t-shirt appears for us to sell in the digital world. So we need to find some reliable suppliers. You also want to make sure that you're sourcing your products from reputable suppliers and sources, and just finding places that offer drop shipping services as well. And you can find different suppliers through different online directories. You also want to ensure that the suppliers that you have chosen will be offering quality products, competitive pricing, and reliable shipping, of course. Zeek Analytics is also a really good tool that I found that will help you guys find different products to drop ship. And it's really nice because you can see these different products, but you can also see how much money you would profit from these different products. And then you could also partner your eBay store with a website called AutoDS to handle all of that drop shipping, fun stuff, shipping things out to people. And also with most of these things that I'm talking about in this video, I'm talking about them on a surface level because this video isn't going to be 5 hours long. We could get into each of these for that long. So if something intrigues you, don't feel afraid to research it on your own expense. And lastly, when you have your shop all set up, you want to make sure that you're keeping up with your optimization and the operations of your business. It is always a good idea to be continuously checking in on your online shop and seeing your product data and your sales performances, what products are selling better than others, and just looking overall at everybody's feedback from your different customers. And then over time, you can be adjusting your product selection, choosing what products sell better and which ones you should sell more of. Now, I always make sure to mention YouTube as a great way to be making money online, as it is one of my favorites. Hence, I'm sitting in front of a camera talking to you guys on YouTube. But seeing my brother's career online get started on YouTube is something that really inspired me. Hence why I have a YouTube channel called Kayla's Cash and why I'm here talking to you guys. And plus the feeling of helping other people achieve their goals of making money online too is something that really interested me, just helping people in general. Now early in this video, I mentioned my brother Matt and his online course and how he has a YouTube channel, and it is called Make Money Matt. Now, if you go onto his YouTube channel, you can see he shows his face. However, if any of you watch his content, you will know that he runs other channels where he does not show his face. And that's what the catch is here. It is creating a faceless YouTube channel, which is exactly what it sounds like, just creating YouTube content where you do not have to sit in front of a camera and talk like I am doing. But make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video because I do have a really great video for you guys if you're wanting to expand your knowledge within the YouTube and content creation world. But like an online course, like we talked about earlier in this video, the first step is you're going to need to pick a topic for your channel. And this is what we call a niche. And I'll repeat it again, but some good niches would include health, finance, travel, history, maybe pop culture, entertainment. There are so many different topics to choose from and so many other things that you can dive into within a broad topic as well. But I want you guys to make sure that you're picking something that you're actually interested in. Of course, you want to be interesting your viewers as well, but it can be hard to find motivation to work if you're not actually interested in the work that you're doing. So why not pick something fun and that's maybe already an interest of yours? Now, with creating content on YouTube, you can go about it a few different ways. Kind of similar to making an online course. You could maybe sit in front of a camera like I'm doing now, and then you could maybe insert pictures and videos to keep your viewers intrigued. Or you can choose to not sit in front of a camera as well, which is what a lot of different creators do. And my brother did this when he started out on YouTube. He didn't show his face at all. Now, when it comes to finding different video ideas, you can simply just search your niche up on YouTube and see what videos are doing well within your niche, and then simply model your content off of those videos. And what I mean by modeling is not copying. We just want to find what value is the most interesting from other people's content and see how we can change that and put it in our content and make it maybe even more interesting. Now, maybe when you're creating your content, you're going to need to create a script. Like for a video that I'm doing, I created this script, so I have a good outline and points to talk about. But ChatGPT can be a great tool to not only find new information, but maybe even set up an outline for your scripts. Or maybe if you even have a question on something, you can, when in doubt, ask ChatGPT. And then once you have your video ideas, you can create your script and record your content and then edit it. And I did mention earlier some free video editing softwares, but I can say it again. There's CapCut and iMovie and the Power Director app as well. But like I said, make sure to stay to the end of this video because I have a really good video that goes more in depth with YouTube channels. Now, with these YouTube channels, you might be thinking, well, I don't know if I want to start a YouTube channel just yet. Now, I have an alternative for you guys if you just want to get your feet wet within the world of content creation. And this is going to be by helping other people with their content. Even if you want to create a YouTube channel for yourself eventually, this can be a great way to practice some of the YouTube skills on your own time while also getting paid to do so. Who knows, maybe even some of the money that you make doing this, you could invest into your own YouTube channel. Now, whether you excel in video editing or editing thumbnails or doing voiceovers for people, you can share any of these different skills and more while also getting paid to do it. So you can advertise these different skills on a place called Fiverr or Upwork and help others with their YouTube content or maybe even Instagram or TikTok content. But like I was saying, this can be a great way to get used to the form of YouTube, just editing thumbnails and understanding what thumbnails are going to perform well and what a good thumbnail looks like, or maybe what different video editing techniques are the best. So it can be a great building bridge to help you create your own YouTube channel further down the line if you'd like. But just picking up different video editing skills and photo editing skills, they're just not bad skills to have when it comes to the digital world. For our fifth way to make money online, if you caught it earlier, I did say something about candles. And with that being said, we're gonna be talking about selling products online again. Now, for our fifth way to be making money online, you may have caught it earlier, but I did say something about candles. We've made it to that part of the video. I don't know if any of you are like me, but I love buying candles and finding new scents. However, you do not necessarily need to love candles to even do this method to make money. And disclaimer, this method is going to be nothing like Jan's candle business from The Office. And if any of you get that reference, make sure to comment down below so I don't feel silly about that comment. But Printify is another website where you can create products without having to deal with the inventory. So this is a lot like the second method that we talked about. However, our main focus is going to be just candles. Candle world. And when I was younger, my family would actually create our own candles with seashells that we found from the beach. And then we would just glue the wicks in the seashells as it's like upside down, which is a random tidbit, but it does go to show how timeless candles are in starting a candle business, because they are as popular today as they were 10 years ago. People are just always buying candles because they want their place to smell nice. And yes, I do have a candle in my room that smells like the Avatar ride at Disney, which is great. I want to live in Avatar. But the fun part about making these candles is not only not having to deal with the inventory, but also just making different fun labels for these candles that you're selling. And all you have to do with this method is really just create fun labels, but also setting up your shop, of course. And let me just say, I have so many different candles that I have saved and hearted on Etsy that I will be buying. And a lot of these candles just have maybe funny sayings, or they have just simply cute different names. I know within the book realm, there are so many different candles for different book characters even, or candles that are hating on different book characters. For example, Dane in Fourth Wing. But if you just even wanted a Harry Styles candle, you could go on Etsy today and find one. And yes, there are actual candles out there that say, "This candle smells like Harry Styles," which also goes to show there are so many different trends within candles. But to actually create your designs and labels for these candles, you can utilize Canva. They have a tool to do that, which is cool because Canva you can not only use to design thumbnails for your YouTube channel, but you can create literal candle labels. So it is up to you where you want to sell your candles. But if you make an Etsy account, which I believe is a really good place to be selling candles, because I see so many of them all the time and want to buy all of them. But you can link your Etsy account with your Shopify as an option to begin your shop. Now, like I said, I do have a great video for you guys to watch to grow on this YouTube journey. So make sure to click on this video as it'll go over exactly how to start your own faceless YouTube channel. It is my brother's video and he goes on a deeper dive into what niches are performing well on YouTube and what type of videos should you make in those specific niches. He also talks about how to hit those monetization goals on your channel and start making as much money as potentially possible. So make sure to check it out and we'll see you guys there.